Mateo Sardoma Jr., Rudy Sablana, and Maria Edroso walked into Magistrate Judge Joaquin Manabusan's courtroom in handcuffs this morning for a status hearing to find out if their case is still set to go to trial. The three are among a group of people accused in a major drug trafficking ring. In court today, defense attorneys optioned to have the January 7th trial date pushed back to March because they need more time to review 7,000 pages of discovery and over 30 hours of audio recordings of witness testimonies. Defense attorney Curtis Vandeveld.
So it's a very burdensome and time-intensive activity, and so we've asked the court to continue the trial to give us adequate time to prepare.
But Assistant U.S. Attorney Fred Black argued the continued delays would only allow Sardoma and Sablan to further threaten and intimidate witnesses and requested the trial proceed in January. Attorneys Vandeveld and Louis Yanza told the court both their clients are on 23-hour lockdown and do not have any phone privileges. Black countered that a cell phone was found in Sardoma's bunk earlier this year and threats were made that a witness was, quote, on his list and better shut the explicitive up. Vandeveld says he was aware of an incident back in July when it was alleged his client sent a threatening letter to a witness.
There are some allegations that at some point in time previously there were threats made by my client and by Mr. Sablan, which we disagree with, and we'll just have to deal with that when the time arises. But there's been no recent allegation relative to any threats made by Mr. Sardoma.
Black alleged there was actually a threat made by Sablan a couple weeks ago. Sablan is currently housed in the DOC's maximum security unit. The assistant U.S. attorney told the court it's not to the advantage of both parties if threats are possible. Meantime, both parties anticipate trial to take 4 to 6 weeks as there are over 55 witnesses set to testify. Vandeveld continues to stress his client's innocence.
It's unique in that this case is going to have a considerable number of witnesses testify about my client and Mr. Sablan and Ms. Edrosa to tie them into drugs, because there have been a number of searches of my client's home, his vehicles, and never uncovered any drugs.
Judge Manabusan vacated the January 7th trial date and will confer with the chief judge to determine if there is any available date for sometime between April 15th and May 30. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.